Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Winchester Grade School Gymnasium. Tonight, this is Aaron Littig. We're going to be broadcasting the 7th and 8th grade matchup tonight between the West Central Cougars and the New Berlin Pretzels. We're going to start off with the 7th grade game here in about just under 3 minutes, but I wanted to drop in real quick. I'll be solo by myself here for a little while until my broadcast partner, Denny Vortman, joins me a little bit later. But we appreciate everybody joining us. We sent the YouTube link to New Berlin's coach, so hopefully maybe we have some Pretzel fans that are able to tune in and watch today. So if you're able to, welcome, and we hope you enjoy. So we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Hey, basketball fans, we're back here. The starting lineups have been announced. Starting for your 7th grade Pretzels are number 3, Adeline Stinson, number 10, Addison Howell, number 12, Haven Green, 24, Kelsey Cowick, and number 32, Lily Hayes. For the Cougars, you'll have number 33, Evan Gregory, number 30, Jackie Lashmet, number 34, Jada Lawson, number 11, May Reeder, and number 1, Mia Sievers. The tip's up, and Cougars control the tip. Sievers over to Gregory. Gregory in the corner to Reeder. Reeder drives middle, puts a shot up off the side of the backboard. Gets her own rebound. We're going to reset now for the Cougars. In the corner to Lawson. Lawson's double-teamed in the corner. Reverses it all the way back over to Sievers. Sievers down in the corner to Lawson, looking low for Lashmet. No go there. Good reversal there to Reeder. Got Lawson running the baseline. Over top to Gregory. That ball goes to her hands, and that is picked up by number 12, Haven Green. So the Pretzels, nothing there for the Cougars on that first possession. The Pretzels come down now. Cougars are in an aggressive man-to-man. That's number 3, Stinson, going against Sievers. That's Howell with it on the wing. Guarded tight by Reeder. The ball's tipped out of bounds. Off the Pretzels. It'll go back to the Cougars. 2 possessions and a turnover each for each team. No score here. Right at a minute gone here in the game. The Pretzels are in a 1-2-2 zone. In the middle to Gregory, forced a little bit, but she tips it to Lawson, and that ball end up getting picked up by Howell again. She pushes it up the middle of the floor. Howell working against Reeder. In the corner that's Green. That's no good. Rebound to Reeder. Up ahead, Gregory. Up ahead to Lashmet. Lashmet, nice transition there by the Cougars. 3 passes, barely any dribbles, and Lashmet puts the first points on the board for the Cougars. Cougars now in their diamond and 1 press. They get Stinson trapped in the corner. Oh, Lawson had a steal, but nice hustle there by Stinson to stay with it. Baseline, that shot gets blocked a little bit. Lawson with it up the right side of the floor. Lawson to Sievers. So we're going to go, again, New Berlin in that 1-2-2. That's Lawson on the wing. Cougars are looking to try and get this ball inside, but the Pretzels are packing it in pretty good, so trying to negate some of that height advantage they may have. Cougars being nice and patient here. There's a good find to Lashmet in the center. She tries to kick it over to Gregory, ends up in Reeder's hands, and back up top to Sievers. In the corner to Lawson. Lawson drives middle. Sievers picks up her dribble, finds Lashman at the free throw line. Short corner down to Lawson. Lawson with a great baseline pass to Gregory for a layup. That rolls out. Rebound. Gregory gets her own, kind of rips it back. Reeder off the glass. And that rebound down to Howell. Nice possession there by the Cougars. Great pass there by Jada Lawson. That kind of one-handed bounce pass along the baseline. Just didn't get it finished. That's Stinson driving baseline on Sievers. Howell now. Seems to be pretty much Howell and Stinson for the Pretzels so far. Howell with it again. Reeder stops her on the baseline. Stinson over to, let's see, that's number 32. That's Lily Hayes. Cougars playing really nice, strong, aggressive defense. Force about a 17-foot jumper that's no good. Lawson pushes it up. Sievers over to Reeder. Reeder back up top to Sievers. Ball fake, bounce pass to the wing. That probably was a double dribble there on Lawson that didn't get called. Lawson still. Cougars are really looking to find either Lashmet or Gregory in the post, but this 1-2-2 zone of the Pretzels is really forcing that ball to stay on the perimeter. So somebody from the Cougars might have to knock down a shot. So 30-second timeout here. I'm going to take this time to keep talking here a little bit. We want to take our time now to thank. I'm going to put the ads on the screen here. Let them roll. It's a little bit late, but as always, we couldn't do what we do with this broadcast without all the great people in our community and surrounding communities that place ads and support our athletic programs here at West Central. So throughout the broadcast, you'll see these advertisements, and there's a lot going through, so I won't be able to list them all by themselves, but we couldn't do this without them, and it's a huge thank you to all those businesses that help us. Baseline out of bounds play. They find Lashmet right on the block. Knocked out of her hands. A steal by Howell. Howell pushes it up the right side. They're trying to set – the Cougars are playing some really aggressive man-to-man defense, applying a lot of pressure on the ball. Pretzel's trying to set some ball screens here to get their ball handlers open a little bit. And moving screen there on, I believe that was number 32, Lily Hayes. Gracie Lashmet checks in for her sister, so Jackie goes to the bench. Sievers finds Evan Gregory right at the free throw line. Going to get a travel there. The problem right now is we're really trying to force it to Gregory and Lashman in there, and they're not. Even if we're getting them the ball, there's not really anything they can do with it at that point. So it's going to have to be on a flash or a cut, hit them on the move. Cougars still pressing here. That's Howell with it. Nice job by Evan Gregory to get over there and seal off that sideline and get them trapped in the spot where you don't want to pick up the dribble. So Gregory with a lot of great hustle to get over there and seal that off. So New Berlin is going to take a timeout to avoid that turnover, and it's going to be a full timeout, and we'll be back. All right, back out of the full timeout for New Berlin. Cougars still with that aggressive D. That Stinson with the little runner off the glass, no good. But it's going to stay New Berlin basketball. So it's 2-0 Cougars. We have about a minute 41 left here in the first quarter. New Berlin with it underneath their own basket. Stinson going right to the elbow, finds Howell. Gets a little bit of an opening. Shot off the glass, rebounded by Lawson. Lawson pushing it up the right side. Head up, looking for a teammate. Finds Sievers up top. And it looks like they've changed their offense here a little bit, getting some cutting and some flashing. Sievers up top to Lawson. Lawson over to Reeder. Back up top. I like the patience. Instead of trying to force it into either Gregory or Lashman in there, have some patience. There's an entry pass. Sievers on the baseline. There it is. That'll be a shot. Nope. Reeder finds Gregory on the baseline. Nice pass to Gracie Lashman. Off the glass, no good. That's the rebound to Lily Hayes. Cougars showing some patience and getting a pretty nice shot out of the deal. Just haven't converted a whole lot. The last game that I called, they got a lot of looks at the basket. Really aggressive defense and, getting a lot of good looks. But they've seen the last two games struggle to just put the ball in the basket. Get a foul there. Let's see, who's that going to be on? That's going to be on Sievers, her first foul of the game. 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ooh, got away. I thought we were going to let her get away with that travel for just a second. That's number 12, Haven Green. 38 seconds left. 2-0 Cougars. This 1-2-2 kind of half-court zone from the Pretzels proven to be difficult for the Cougars to crack. Sievers in the corner. Sievers dribble penetration there. Had the right idea to Evan Gregory. Gets the loose ball, puts it up, and going to get a travel there from – again, the Pretzels doing a really nice job. Once the ball gets in the lane, they're collapsing hard and not letting anything easy happen in there. So looks like they've done a pretty decent job of trying to scouting the Cougars and trying to take away that inside game. 15 seconds left, still 2-0 West Central. Press there. And Sievers knocks one out of bounds. I couldn't see. It kind of looked like it went off a New Berlin player, but the Cougars looking to maybe get a steal here, get a bucket for the end of this first quarter. Back over to Stinson. She goes right. Jackie Lashman, great job. Another good job of sealing off that sideline. Sievers picks it up. She's going to have a look at it. Off the glass, no good, and that's going to end the first quarter. at 2-0 in favor of the West Central Cougars. A nice, really nice competitive first quarter there. We will be back for second quarter action. All right, we're back here after the first quarter. Cougars lead this one 2-0. I'm proudly honored to say that I've got Coach Ryan Little up here with me. His first time putting the headsets on. He's going to kind of chime in whenever he wants, and that's great. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I just didn't want to leave you hanging up here by yourself. Hopefully Coach Denny gets up here and can replace me, and we can get some real basketball expertise.
You're the one coaching right now. We've been relegated to the broadcast booth, bud.
I have a hard time saying no.
So, again, 2-0 still. Second quarter. That's Howell with it up top, driving right side. May Reeder's doing an excellent job with on-the-ball defense on Howell. Howell seems to be the dominant ball handler for the Pretzels, and she's really not getting anywhere. The other thing that I've been really impressed with the Cougars tonight is their help defense and how they're beating people to a spot and not reaching as much, the seventh grade group, and making somebody make a decision because they get stopped. Doing a really good job of that tonight. 2 on the sideline on the press, and then they're doing really good job on the right side on the baseline of giving that good help defense. That's number 12, Haven Green. Over to Howell again. Howell crosses over back to her left hand, hits Green on the wing. That jumper's just a little bit short. Rebound to Lawson. That's probably at least 4 or 5 rebounds for Lawson tonight. If we were a real broadcast team, we'd have somebody doing stats and keeping everything, but we're not quite there yet, folks.
Still in training.
That's right. That's Reeder, finds Gregory. Nice high-low action there. Gregory to Jackie Lashman, and she gets another bucket. Extends the Cougar lead 4-0. Cougars pressing. That's into Green. Over to Stinson. Stinson going down the sideline. There's another example. Cutting that off. Green. Ball's loose on the ground. Lashman has it. Up to Evan Gregory. She's got a trail behind her. She outruns her, basically. I thought for sure that's 22, Morgan Vogler running up behind her. I thought she was going to catch her.
I was right with you.
But Evan Gregory with those that wingspan of like an ostrich out there, she just pulled away from her, gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2. As a quick reminder, everyone, just in case you haven't seen a lot this year, the rule changes are in. So there's no more 1 and bonus free throws. Shooting fouls, of course, you get 2 shots, but it's 5 fouls in every quarter, and it resets. Once you get to 5, you're shooting 2 free throws every time. And then it resets at every quarter. Gregory goes to the line and misses both. Howell finds Green in the corner for 3, and she gets that to go. 1 shot, and that deficit is erased, and it's 4-3 in favor of the Cougars. 4 minutes left here in the first half. Sievers working to get Stinson up top. Back out to Reeder. They're running Lawson to death on this short corner down here. They find her there. Ooh, good look. Just didn't execute it quite right, but nice look from Lawson to Lashman. Goes off her knee right to Gregory for another bucket. 6-3 Cougars. That's Howell. Stinson goes right up the middle. Shut off by Gregory. Ooh, close to a backcourt violation. That's Green to Howell. Green, ooh, yeah. I thought she was going to pop that deep 3 there for a second, Coach. She decided to take a dribble and left it a little bit short. 6-3 Cougars, 3:21 left here in the first half. Cougars doing a little bit. They changed their offense a little bit. They're adding some more movement through the lane, some cuts. They got Lawson running kind of that baseline short corner position, and they're kind of running her back and forth. But back up top to Reeder. Reeder again. There's the swing pass to Sievers. Sievers waits for Lawson to get over to her side. She looks inside, nothing there. Nice skip pass over to Reeder. Force that one into Lashmet and steal by Howell. Howell to Green. Green has proven that she is not afraid to pull the trigger, so you better get a hand up on her. There you go. And that's Howell. Jump shot, fouled by Reeder, so Howell's going to go to the line for 2. 6-3 Cougars, 2:39 left here in the second quarter. What do you think? How many times is this your first chance getting to watch these seventh grade girls?
Yeah, first chance, yeah. I was talking to Kent Coltis. He told me they're kind of wrapping up their season a little bit. I didn't have any idea.
Yeah, they're pretty close to the end of it. I'm not sure when regionals start, but
he said first game would be the Saturday around Thanksgiving, right after maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting close. Howell made the first one. Second one looked good. It rolls out. Rebound to Gregory. Gregory finds Sievers. They're looking to push a little bit here. Nice look ahead pass to Lashmet. Lawson comes up with the loose ball. That's about, I hope that goes.
Good luck.
That's like the third pass like that, which is not an easy pass for this age. She's driving baseline.
Got a steal.
Woo! Sievers with a steal and a foul. She's going to get to shoot 2. Back to that previous play. That's about the third pass from Lawson, driving baseline and kind of throwing a wraparound pass along the baseline to an open person on the opposite side. Good vision, great unselfishness as they get older and start to finish more of those. That'll be key. Sievers, good-looking free throw to start. Gets the first one. 9-4 Cougars. This seventh grade group's really fun to watch. They're
talented.
They've got some talented players. Sievers gets both of them, extends the lead to 10-4. Cougars still in their diamond and one press. Over the top to Howell. Howell shut off by Gregory. Sievers, another great job of just moving her feet, getting in front. Stinson, good job of breaking through that, though. Nice step through. That is Vogler. I looked down at my paper. What happened? Ball go out of bounds?
I'm only going to assume that because that's what they're doing right now.
10-4 Cougars, 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
I was thinking about that press, and I was thinking about saying something, but still just a little bit shy. So
don't be
we'll
shy.
just kind of work our way into it.
Yeah, you're good. Sievers to Lawson in the baseline jumper. Good open look. Nice shot, long. Rebound to Howell. Howell's pulled down quite a few rebounds this half, too. She's been the main ball handler, getting a lot of rebounds. Pretty solid game here. Howell finds Vogler. She drives baseline right into Lashmet. Lashmet gets her hand on the ball, loose ball to the other. Oh, wait, no, we got a new Cougar player in there. That's J.J. Weber, number 5. Rebound to number 35, Kaylee Tipsword for the Pretzels. 10-4. So Weber will check out. Reeder back in the game. Number 32, Lily Hayes comes back in for the Pretzels. And I think number 24, Kelsey Cowick back in for the Pretzels. Good trap right there. That's the pass, May, that we want to steal right there. They had her trapped, and that's the one you don't want to let them go, but they got it trapped again. It would be off the Cougars. Again, Coach, I don't know what you were going to say about the trap, or about this press, but they've stopped them. Somebody is hustling from the opposite side and getting there and cutting off that sideline.
Yeah, they're being super active. But I was actually going to say I thought they were being just a little bit too aggressive. They were paying attention to one of the players, kind of double teamed her a little bit and let somebody else get open in the middle of court and let them break it.
Yep. That pass goes out of bounds off the Pretzels and back to the Cougars. 1:10 left to go, 10-4 Cougars. The Pretzels staying in this kind of full court, half court 1-2-2. They bring that top girl, which is Stinson. As soon as that first pass is made to the wing, she just dives all the way down into the free throw line trying to take away any good looks. Nice screen by Gregory for Lawson in the corner. Reeder looking inside. Good decision not to force that in. Nice skip pass. Severs with a good shot fake. Reeder, she was like the statue falling over. Severs back over to May Reeder. Going to get her with a little shuffle step there with a travel. 28 seconds left, 10-4 Cougars. Cougars went on a bit of a run here in this second quarter. Howell, Stinson with it. That's going to be a foul there on Gregory. That'll be 3 team fouls on the Cougars here in the second quarter. You know, I wonder if one of the reasons why they decided to set these fouls, reset the fouls at the end of every quarter so fans don't have a chance to look up at a half and say, fouls are 9-1.
Yeah, definitely a plus to it. I was just trying to figure it out myself. I don't know if it helps the flow of the game or what.
Pretzels get a bucket there in the first quarter, or in the first half. So I missed who it was because I was looking down at my sheet of paper again. But Pretzels get a bucket at the end of the buzzer. 10-6 Cougars. Heading into halftime, I'm looking forward to the second half here to see what kind of adjustments we make, and it's been a close game, and we'll see how it goes.
I agree.
We'll be back. I'll get you. you, Denny, and then I'll turn him on whenever. Okay, we're going. Okay, welcome back, basketball fans, for the second half action. We now have what's often been called the three-headed monster of basketball for a certain about 5 seventh graders this year. Myself, Aaron Littig, Ryan Little, and Denny Vortman has made it back from one of his mini duties. So we got 3 people here on the mic tonight for this second half basketball action. 10-6 to start third quarter action there, and a turnover, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Looks like we went back to the original game starters for both teams to start the second half. The Pretzel's still in that 1-2-2 zone. It looks like the Cougars are, there we go, running something a little bit different here. They've made an adjustment, see if they can get some a little bit more ball movement, try to get something maybe on the inside. I would love to see an even front instead of an odd front. That would help with that. Make Stinson for the Pretzels have to pick a side instead of Sievers battling her all the time. So that's a turnover there. Ooh, I thought she might have got away with one. That's Hayes. Over to Howe. Howe back to Stinson on the right side. Back to Howe. She drives baseline, cut off by Sievers. Howe back dribbles, crosses over, goes baseline again. Baseline runner's long and no good. Loose ball picked up by Reeder. Then Gregory. Gregory turns it right back over to the Pretzels. Howe takes a look at a free throw line jumper. Decides to pull it back. Ooh, Lawson with almost a steal there and ends up with it. So a lot of turnovers here to start the second half for both teams. A little bit better spacing here for the Cougars would help them out. They find Jackie Lashman on the block. She's got an advantage down there. She turns around and creates the foul and going to shoot a couple of free throws. What do you guys think offensively here? So I know that Coach Link and Sievers are trying to make an adjustment offensively. They've tried to set some ball screens. Still looking to get it inside, but we're not getting really great shots so far.
Well, I think we all know, as we kind of went through this, Coach Ryan and I were actually just in a practice teaching a zone offense to a 5th and 6th grade group, and it's a tough thing to learn because you get used to everything goes towards the ball, and what you're trying to do against a zone is seal a shift.
Yep.
And getting them to understand that is tough, especially at a younger age.
Yep. I love that they're making some adjustments and trying to change some things around. That's Green. She hit a 3 in the first half. That one's long and going to go out of bounds, and it'll be back to the Cougars.
You started to see that early in the first half. I know I didn't see any in the first half, but you'd mentioned, set a ball screen right off the bat. That's sealing the shift in essence, basically, against the zone. The zone wants to shift one way or let it go ahead and shift, and then you want to keep it on that side of the floor. So
we got Reeder up here looking to set that ball screen to give a little pressure relief from Sievers. Stinson doing a really good job. Might have got away with an elbow grab there. That's all right. Trying to force one into Gregory. She gets it over to Sievers. Sievers dribbles left hand, little jumper, rattles out. Rebound to Gregory. Tries that Jada Lawson baseline pass. Lawson, nice pass to Gregory there, and she's going to get fouled by, let's see, that's 32, so that's Lily Hayes. So Evan Gregory's going to go to the line. Shoot a couple of free throws. Still 10-6, 3:37 left here in the third quarter. And we're going to fire the producer because he left the ads on this whole time. That's me. I'm producing this broadcast tonight, so my fault for the ads. People not able to see. Hopefully we've got I know we shared the link with New Berlin's coach, and he was going to share it with his parents, so might have some Pretzel fans. Was that Lawson?
That was Lawson.
Missed free throw. Put back by Lawson. Cougars still with that diamond and one press. Stinson gets around the first defender, over the top to Howe. Howe with a really nice catch, actually. She finds Hayes. Hayes turnover to Lawson. Lawson looking ahead, finds Jackie Lashmet. Jackie going to the bucket, 2-foot finish, which I like. She's trying to finish off of 2 feet.
Nice strong move. Didn't get the call, but nice strong move.
Yeah. It'll remain with the Cougars. 12-6, 3:05 left here. That's number 22, Morgan Vogler, checking in. And Hayes is going to have a seat for the Pretzels. Reeder to inbound. Lashmet flashes wide open right down the middle. Going to get a feet shuffle and a travel on Lashmet. Cougars still in their press. There's that chance for that trap. They find Green. Nice job by Gregory of cutting off. New Berlin's starting to figure out to let that trap happen, get a cutter going across and trying to hit middle, but Gregory was there that time. She was either going to steal that pass and go for a layup or call that or create that travel. So either way, good job there. Howell picks that pass off. Looks like we're going to get a foul here. That's going to be Lawson, which might be her first foul of the game. 12-6 Cougars. 2:50 left here in the third. Howell to Stinson. That was Vogler, no good, long. Reeder trying to force one in there to Jackie Lashmet. Nice, actually, that was a really nice catch, right? That was tough. She had to kind of turn midair, or not midair, but mid-movement pattern, and finishes that one off the glass. Sievers with a tip pass, finds Reeder. No good, rebound to Gregory. And going to end up with the jump ball. I know that Evan Gregory is an athletic girl. I would love to see her on those rebounds, like get a little lift to finish. She's staying on the ground and just kind of trying to shoot and finish just arms. Use some of that athletic ability, girl. 14-6 Cougars. That's Howell with it. Cut off by Reeder. Trap in the middle. This is the pass that we would be looking to steal, and I don't know. Was Lawson in position to get that steal on that pass right there?
I was paying attention to the back two here, so couldn't tell you.
I was focused on the trap. What were you doing, Ryan?
I was looking through the backboard.
There's three of us, guys. There's three of us. Let's get it together.
Jump ball there, and I've said this multiple times already, but I continue to be impressed by all the West Central girls with their ability to like beat a ball handler to a spot and cut something off and not try and reach or run beside them, but beat them to a spot. So they're doing an excellent job of that. 14-6 Cougars. Sievers with it, guarded by Howell. Down in the corner to Lawson. Lawson with a good look at a three, and she bangs that one home. 17-6. Good ball movement, and I think that's kind of what we've been missing so far. Is we're really trying to force something inside, and we've getting some open looks, so nice job there. Howell with it. Finds Vogler on the wing. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Lawson. She looks to push it up the floor, going down the center, runs right into May Reeder. And that pass is picked off by Howell, and great hustle by Mia Sievers to come up from behind, knock it away, and keep it inbound still. But now, Stinson got kind of mad. She's ready to let's do some full court pressure there. That definitely is a double dribble. We got away with one of those earlier as well. That's Gracie Lashmet with a nice feed on the inside to a finish. 19-6 Cougars. Just under a minute to go here in the third. Reeder, nice job cutting her off. There's the trap. Snuck right behind Jackie with that pass. That's Hayes. Going to get Lawson with a foul. It'll be her second. But, again, Lawson super aggressive, playing kind of multiple positions here. Lots of rebounds tonight, hit a three. Nice game there. So that is number 5, J.J. Weber, checking in the game. And May Reeder's going to have a seat. That's Kelsey Cowick. Saved inbounds to Hayes. And that'll be Lawson's 3rd foul. So I think she'll be coming to have a seat. Again, the Cougars lead this one 19-6. 38 seconds left here in the 3rd. Pretzel basketball underneath their own basket. Inbound to Vogler. Vogler trapped in the end by Gracie. Howell with the jumper, no good. Good box out by Gregory. Rebound and outlet to Sievers. Sievers forced that one a little bit to Jackie Lashmit, but nice job of adjusting and saving the possession. Sievers directing some traffic. That's Gregory on the wing. Back up top to Sievers. Over to Weber for 3. That one's long. Great hustle there by Gracie. 19-6, 11 seconds left. Cougars still pressing here. That's over to Vogler. That's the pass right there that we have got to steal, is that one. Nice trap, then a lob pass, and we've got to get that over. All right, that'll do it for the 3rd quarter, guys. 19-6, great quarter there by the Cougars to come out and establish a little bit of dominance right there with defensive pressure and then some nice shooting. So 19-6, we'll be back for the 4th quarter. All right, getting ready here for some 4th quarter action in the 7th grade game. But, we're talking on the break. We've got volunteer assistant coach for our junior high boys basketball team, which opens this season up this Saturday. What do we got? What kind of a rundown? How are we looking, Coach? We ready to go?
I fully expect to have 2 very good teams, both 7th and 8th grade. As you know, you guys have been helping to coach these 7th graders for years and years, so they've got a lot of experience, a lot of athletic ability, and they're starting to click as a team a little bit. There's still some things we're working on,
Sure.
obviously. We're not end of season form quite yet, but good group. The 8th grade, they're just huge.
Yeah.
They're just a bunch of really big kids and really athletic kids to go with it. So I expect like you said, pretty good season out of both groups.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm ready to go, and I'm excited. Obviously all 3 of us have 7th grade sons, and then this group of 7th grade girls are really good too. So I'm just excited to watch this. I'm always excited to watch any Cougar sports, anywhere, anytime, doing whatever. But it's cool to have this group and have to see the potential maybe when both of these boys and girls group get to high school.
So our 7th grade boys are still known for the numbers. We've got 18 on the roster this year, down just a little bit from Pee Wee, but still plenty of firepower.
Well,
I think
good.
that speaks to good coaching.
Evan Gregory right there with the nice pass there up ahead, and Evan Gregory with a nice little jumper there to make it 21-6. Go ahead, Coach.
Their love for the game.
Yes.
Good coaching over the years.
That's Stinson up ahead. Shot there by Tipsword, no good. Rebound to Stinson there. Finds Vogler up top. Lawson with a nice save. Keep it from going out of bounds to Sievers. Sievers with a nice behind-the-back dribble there. Over the top to Gregory. Gregory drives baseline. Over to Gracie Lashmit. Might have got – Shiloh got her. Mr. Savage got her. Quick shout out to both of our officials tonight, Shiloh Savage and Justin Fuller. Always do a great job. So thanks to those guys. That is Tipsword that's going to sit down, and Hayes will come back in for the Pretzels. Jackie Lashmet getting on the floor. Over to Jada Lawson, battling for it. Looks like Coach Lank was trying to call a timeout, and Fuller didn't hear him. Still with the press. The Pretzels over the top. Steal by, thought it was a steal. Misspoke. Gregory, nice job of letting her get by. She didn't get her cut off. Let her get by. Live to fight another day. And I spoke too soon because she reached and picked up a foul.
Great on the first one. If you watch it again,
Yeah.
Stop it on the second one.
Yeah, first time
Stop
was
that.
great. Second one, no need to reach.
That's what I'm wondering, even going back to talking a little bit about our 7th grade, that's the one thing that super aggressive group. I'm interested to see now that we're away from them a little bit. Maturity maybe a little bit, and
If they get smarter.
getting a little smarter.
That's deep from Vogler there. No good.
They've grown in the last 2.5 weeks. That first couple days playing against junior high, playing against the 8th grade team, they were a little bit shell-shocked. But they're starting to come around and pick up the speed of the game where they're at now.
Good.
Still kind of a little bit crazy, but we can work on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't want to take too much of the crazy out. It's harder, as I've noticed, it's harder to turn one up than it is to try to turn one down.
Yeah, for sure. 21-6 here in favor of the Cougars. 3:56 left to go in this 7th grade game. And that's number 24, Kelsey Cowick, limping off. Some physicalness down there on some loose balls. Everybody, both teams and girls on both teams playing really hard. Inbound to Jackie Lashman.
I like that. I'm going
Yeah.
to remember that inbound play.
Solid play. Ooh, Lawson. Oh, we're going to get a jump. I think she thought she was going to go shoot 2 free throws. 21-6, Cougars. We're going to keep this press going here. I would love to see us on a trap, get one of those steals on that pass out of the trap. There we go. There's the trap. And Stinson with it. Nice job right there. Jackie Lashman doing great. She's done that multiple times today as well.
Yep, slid into position. Her hands went up. Doing a great job. Cutting off baseline.
Most of the time, she's going to be the biggest girl on the floor, so there's no reason for her to be just get tall. Be a wall, get tall, and be strong, and get a travel there from Lawson. Over the top, Lashmet. Ooh, she might have traveled too. Lawson forced that one to Reeder. New Berlin gets it right back. Howell working against Lawson on the top. That's the green in the corner. Back to Howell up top. Good job, Lawson. Just staying in front, not reaching. Seaver shoots that passing lane and gets a tip, and it's out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Pretzels. Stinson to inbound. Looking for Howell. She's covered by Lawson. That ball gets tipped around, ends up in Green's hands. Back to Howell. 32 almost gets an illegal screen. That's Green from the corner for a 3. No good. It'll be tied up. That's Tipsword and Lashmet with the jump ball. Weber's going to check into the game for the Cougars. Lawson's going to have a seat. It's 21-6 West Central. 2:50 to go here in the game. Stinson still working hard. I love that passion out of her. She's been all over the place up top there tonight, working against Sievers and Love that energy and effort. Sievers, reverse dribble, Reeder baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Lashman. Off Lashman out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Pretzels. Inbound to Howell. There's the trap. Let's get this pass stolen here. That one right there. Good job, Evan Gregory. That's going to be Hayes going down for the layup. We're going to get a hold there on Sievers. It'll be on the floor. It's only the second foul of the quarter on the Cougars, so no free throws. Ball out of bounds. We did get the steal, though, on that pass that I've been wanting to see. See who we got. Gracie Lashman checks into the game. We got J.J. Weber, Jackie Lashman, May Reeder, and Mia Sievers in the game for the Cougars. In the game for, I think we have some new players in the game for the Pretzels. So I do see, looks like Gabby Hurley in the game for New Berlin. That's Lily Hayes. Stinson still out there. That's number 12, which is Haven Green. And Howell's going to go to the bench for the Pretzels. Number 4 is Aaliyah Rutherford for the Pretzels checking in.
We're going to have to work on our hand signals.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Well, my old age has my face buried in this print trying to read. Rebound to Reeder. Outlet pass to Sievers. Not really any numbers, so good job of pulling that back by Mia. Looking for Lashman in the paint. No good there. Ball loose on the floor. Stinson comes out with it. She's out ahead. She's met by Sievers. 21-6, a minute 35 left to go in the game. That's Green, another wing jumper. Ooh, rattles out. And that's number 4, recently checked in, Aaliyah Rutherford, battling Gracie Lashman for the rebound down there. That is, we got another entry into the game. That's number 44, Jaden Coffey for the Cougars. Over the top to Hayes. Hayes to Green in the corner. Nice job of shutting off the baseline by Sievers. That's Stinson. Rebound to Weber. She's going to push it up the floor down the right side. Decides to pull it out. Get it to her point guard and get something set up. Stinson still working really hard against Sievers. That's Weber in the corner. Finds Lashman on the block. Up over the top. Gets that one to roll. 23-6. Under a minute to go. Nice finish there by Lashman. She's doing a really good job when she gets the ball in there, facing up and like taking her time to get her shot up. Not rushing anything really.
The Cougars made a few outside shots this half and really kind of opened up that defense a little bit. They were having a really hard time getting the ball in the first half. I was really impressed with the Pretzels defense and shutting off passing lanes, but it seems like they've maybe opened things up just a little bit with these outside shots.
Yep. Excellent call. And get a jump ball. That'll stay with the Cougars. Let's see if they run that little play you liked.
Yeah, it was setting up for it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Gonna get us. That's inbounded to Gracie Lashman. Up top to Sievers. Under about 15 seconds left to go in this game. Stinson still working really hard out there. Big props to her for her effort this entire game. Howell, too, is on the bench now, but Cougars looking to just kind of run this clock out. Sievers to Weber. Yeah, Weber's going to take a jumper. That's no good. Rebound. No need to shoot it. Just hold it. There we go, and that'll do it. Cougars win this one 23-6 in the 7th grade contest. And that's going to wrap that one up. We're going to stick around here and come back for the 8th grade game. I don't know if all 3 of us are going to be here or not, but Ryan, if you get out of here, which I don't know if you were or not, it's been an absolute pleasure being here, your first time getting on the mic. So good work, bud.
Well, thank you. It's been a lot of fun. I've been too nervous to do this. How long you guys been doing this now? For about 3 years?
Yep.
I've been hiding ever since, but
guess what? We
We've
just got
got
ourselves an extra Winchester tournament
That's right.
headset guy.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Maybe a mid-morning Saturday game type thing, but we're not talking prime time yet.
All right, we'll be back for the 8th grade game in about 15 minutes. All right, welcome back here for the 8th grade contest between the Cougars and the Pretzels. Starting for the New Berlin Pretzels is number 13, Henley Huffman, 15, Marlo Berger, 21, Lillian Winkleman, 25, Cecilia Winkleman, and number 42, Natalie Dennis. Cougars get the tip to Paisley Sturdivant, and that pass goes out of bounds off I don't know if it went off at Lawson or not, but starters for the Cougars are Macy Peterson, Jada Lawson, Paisley Sturdivant, Jersey Clark, and Elena Schmidt. Cougars starting off with their diamond and one press. That's number 15, Marlo Berger with it. She's trapped on the sideline. Clark with the tip and a steal. Up to Sturdivant. She pushes it up the right side. True to form, just like the 7th grade game, Pretzels are in that 1-2-2 zone, half-court zone, and quickly 2 turnovers for the Cougars. Into Berger. Berger again stopped by Peterson and Clark. That ball's tipped into the backcourt. 42, Natalie Dennis comes up with it. Back over to Berger. That's to the free throw line to Lillian Winkleman. That jumper from Dennis, no good. Out of bounds. Ball back to the Cougars. Well, hopefully the Cougar offensive possession here will result in something other than a turnover here real quick. The 8th graders for the Pretzels extending that 1-2-2 into a press here. Peterson goes baseline, finds Clark in the middle. That's off the glass and good for the first points of the game. Nice pass from Peterson to Clark. Over the top, that goes to Winkleman. Going to get a foul here. That'll be Jersey Clark's first foul. 2-0 Cougars. Just under a minute, or just over a minute gone. In the corner to Dennis. Dennis finds Winkleman on the block, and she gets the bucket and a foul and gets a chance. It went. Yep, Shiloh was looking for confirmation. It went, so it's tied up at 2s, and this is 25 Cecilia Winkleman.
It was a perfect out-of-bounds play for a team that's overextended. So West Central had themselves way out here at the half-court line, and right to the corner it went, right inside it goes, and an easy 2 points.
Winkleman's free throw is no good. That's Jackie Lashmet checked into the game as Clark got her first foul, or second foul. Sorry, that was a foul on her. So Clark, quick 2. Lashmet battling down in the post. Lashmet is not afraid to be physical, that's for sure, which is great. Oh, that's got to go over the top, Jada. That can't be a chest pass. Then that's what Coach Severs just literally said right after I said that.
On point.
That can't be a chest pass. Throw it over the top. Back up top, that's Peterson. Peterson drives, finds Lawson in the corner. That's just a tough angle. Good idea, but a tough angle for that pass to Schmidt. Shoot that ball, Lawson. Tied up 2-2, 4:20 left here. The first quarter. That's Peterson on the wing. Back up top, and Coach Severs is not liking the way this offense is looking right now, so he's going to call a quick 30-second timeout. And I'll switch it over there, but good opportunity real quick just to, again, talk about our sponsors and what allows us to be able to do these things. We have a variety of different ad packages for anybody that would be interested, and we appreciate all their effort. Also, while we're talking about that, I also just, the Cougar Boosters in general, there's a wide variety of people who volunteer and just put in a lot of extra work to try and make stuff like this happen. So appreciative to all those folks as well. And thanks for everybody who's tuning in tonight.
We still have 2 big tournaments coming up. Junior high basketball tournament, the Winchester Junior High version, is starting on Saturday, and then the 101st Winchester tournament. So even if you're not a local Winchester business, we pick up a lot of outside ads. So if you want to get your ad on the board for those 2 big tournaments, I think it's about $250, but it runs continuously.
All right, turnover there. Steal by Macy Peterson, it looked like. It's tied up 2-2. That's Sturdivant in the corner. She drives baseline. Going to pick up a foul there on Otz Winkleman.
I think she went out of bounds. I think they called her for being out of bounds. And I think Winkleman's doing a nice job earlier with Lashman and there with Sturdivant as well, picking a good angle.
That's Berger to Winkleman. That ball gets away. That's picked up. That's number 13, which is Henley Huffman. That's Dennis. Baseline fine there, looking for the other Winkleman. That's 25 and 21. I'm trying to say first names with these because if I just keep saying Winkleman,
it'll look like Winkleman passed to Winkleman.
Yeah.
That don't sound right.
No. 2-2. Peterson over the top to Sturdivant. Sturdivant's got a line. Nice screen there by Elena Schmidt to give her that last little open spot for a look, and she just left it short off the glass. That's Berger. Over to Dennis, driving baseline. This 8th grade team for the Pretzels is really looking to get either that low post or high post entry action here. That's Dennis for 3 from the wing. Doesn't catch anything and goes out of bounds, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Pretzels in this full court press. That's Sturdivant going middle. Over to Lawson. Lawson, a little bit of a force over the top to Schmidt there. You know, that's it's a good idea. Like Schmidt was in a good position in terms of having somebody pinned, but like her back was just her position of where she was. That's going to be a tough thing for her to be able to turn and catch and do anything with.
Nice job by Winkleman again, just being in good position.
Yeah.
Stopped short. Sturdivant ran right to it and just kicked it right off her leg.
That's going to be a foul on Schmidt. That looked like Travis Kelsey trying to get a hit on a defensive end right there. She come out.
She got away with it the possession before. I know she kind of had some body language there like, me? Are you sure about that? Yeah, we're pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure you got away with it the last time.
That is number, let's see, New Berlin has a couple of new players check in, it looks like. That's number 30, which is Macy Shoemaker. And this is Macy Peterson right now. Good hustle by New Berlin to cut that off. She kind of got caught in midair, didn't know whether to shoot or pass. Sturdivant drives baseline. And she's going to get fouled and get a chance to shoot 2 there. So let's get back here who I got. Let's get caught up. So we have for New Berlin, we've got number 30, Macy Shoemaker, and then that's 34 it looks like, which is Kinsley Heidenrich. I believe I'm saying that correctly.
Shoemaker with the foul, her first, team's first.
Sturdivant misses the first. Gets the second.
She called off.
Did she? I wasn't even.
She meant awfully good.
Awfully good, that's right. Awfully good. So Cougars lead this one 3-2 with that free throw made by Sturdivant. It's 2:08 left here in this first quarter. That's into Berger. Berger with crosses over to her left hand, gets to the middle of the floor. It's tipped away by Lawson. She's hustling. Ball's on the floor. Lashman hustling. Jump ball, and it's going to go back to the Cougars. You know, the last game, the last time we broadcast a game, both 7th and 8th grade for the Cougars, I just continue to be really happy and impressed with just like the effort that they all give. It's just like not stopping all the time and really hustling and working really hard. And, you know, at this age, that's a lot of times that's kind of half the battle. If you've got that engagement and investment and just being a demon out there, you know. Some of the skills and things and, you know, the finer points of the game will come later. Peterson gets her hand in the passing lane, knocks it out of bounds. 1:29 left here in the first, 3-2. Somebody tell these knucklehead 7th grade boys to sit down. That's going to go. Ooh, that's a foul by Lawson. I got a question there. So I know that you can throw it in the backcourt over there to inbound the ball, but that touched her and then went in the backcourt. Is it free when on an inbound no matter what?
No, I would just say you have to have a possession, and she never possessed the ball.
Okay.
It kind of went right through her hands, and I'm sure that's what the call would have been, if somebody would have bellyached about it.
Yeah. So Berger goes to the line there because it's the 5th foul on West Central in this quarter, and she gets 2 shots, and she makes her first. Gets her second. New Berlin takes the lead 4-3, 1:20 left here in the first quarter. Sturdivant over to Peterson. Peterson down the right side, looking baseline. Looks like we're going to get a foul on number 13. That's Henley Huffman. Second team foul on the Pretzels. Pretzels lead this one. Right to Lashment, that play from earlier. Right off her hands into Berger's hands. Layup no good. Rebound there to Heidenrich, and she puts it back up and in. New Berlin leads this one 6-3. Sturdivant working against 3 people. That's Peterson in the corner. Back up top, over to Lawson. Nobody over here to get a pass from Lawson. Lawson, handoff to Peterson, and she steps on the line, it looks like. That'll be turnover Cougars. And ball to the Pretzels. Pretzels leading 6-3, 49 seconds left. That's over to Dennis. To Berger. Berger cross-court pass. Off the glass, no good. Yep, that's going to be off Lashment and the Cougars, and it's going to stay Pretzel basketball. I keep missing number 30's name. That's Shoemaker. I got to get that right. Evan Gregory in the game for the Cougars gets a tip on it. So right now we've got 3 7th graders in for the Cougars. Lashment, Gregory, and Lawson, with 2 8th graders, Sturdivant and Peterson. It's Berger back to the corner to Dennis for a corner 3, and she gets that to go. 9-3 in favor of the Pretzels. Right at 20 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Sturdivant splits 2 defenders, gets a good look. Had a line for a layup, but just lost it out of bounds. Turnover back to the Pretzels. Over the top, Gregory there for it. She's going to get a good look. She had Sturdivant. She takes it to the rack and scores. 10 seconds left, 9-5 here. That's into Berger. Berger's trapped. Dennis brings it up the right side. Over the top, she's going to get a look at a 3. It rims out as the buzzer goes off. At the end of the first quarter, it's 9-5, New Berlin. We'll be back in just a few. All right, we're back here live for the second quarter action here. New Berlin doing a real nice job in that first quarter with some pressure, some quality shooting there. That's Peterson in the corner for 3. That's long. Rebound to Jackie Lashment. Out to Sturdivant. Sturdivant with a pull-up baseline jumper. No good. Rebound to Dennis. That's a tip from Gregory. She does a good job at both levels. She's just so long of getting her hands on in passing lanes and on balls and getting tips. That's Peterson with the travel there. Turnover. I think right now the Pretzels just have us sped up so much that we're not playing kind of within ourselves. We're sped up and we're going, and then we're unable to kind of finish, slow down, back up, find the right spot, use a retreat dribble, find the right pass. A little patience, I think, would go a long way for them right now.
Yeah, and it works again. Oh, we talked about this just in the first game too. You know, you got to sit. You almost got to sit and find an opening, and it's different than man-to-man. And you're used to man-to-man, running to the ball, running to set a screen, doing all these kind of things. In a zone, you're sealing shifts. You're sitting in open areas. You're not trying to run all the way through on cuts and things like that. So right now, West Central is doing the same thing over and over, too. You know, you're coming down the right side of the floor. They're getting it to the wing. They're driving baseline. They're in each other's way.
Yep.
And I think that's what this timeout's about. Just a little bit about spacing and finding an open area.
Well, and with a zone, like if you move the ball around the perimeter, too, like sometimes the ball starts in a corner and it could get two passes all the way to the other side, and you have to give that the defense is shifting, and then the offensive player from the weak side is coming across behind it, and that's where it's going to be open. So it's not like you're going to catch it right away always and have an open. You got to kind of look, see what's happening, and go from there.
Absolutely. There's a flow. To everything that you do, and in zone it kind of slows down. There's more of a pace to it, a tempo that you've got to establish.
Nice find there by Lawson to Gregory. Ooh, just rolls out. That rebound down to Winkleman, and she's going to get fouled there by Peterson, I believe.
It's going to be Peterson or Lashman. Yep, they're going to give it to Lashman. And I think that was – she didn't really mean to. It was just she was going down the floor and ran right back into her as she stopped.
Pretzels ahead on the scoreboard here, 9-5. That ball – I can't see what the call was. It looked like it went off her leg, it'll be Cougar basketball here on the turnover. Peterson in the corner, trying to force that one into Lashman, stolen by Winkleman. It's almost like we're determined that that's the pass we're going to make no matter what, and then we drive and we just come up and throw it, and it's just not – they've been scouted a little bit. They knew what was going to happen in the 7th grade game. So our players, I'm sure Coach Stevers is talking about, we've got to adjust a little bit to the passes that we're normally thinking about making.
I love the two different philosophies on the press, too, and we'll talk a little bit more as this game goes along. But New Berlin will give you the pass. And their angles, they're just trying to make you make the mistake, either a skip pass that you fall asleep on. They're not necessarily coming up and trying to choke you and press you hard. West Central is. A big difference in philosophy as far as pressure is concerned, and both are working well.
So a turnover, West Central forces a turnover, and then an errant pass leads to a turnover right back to the Pretzels.
I like both styles.
Yeah.
Right now, West Central, like I said, they're going to get up on you. They're going to make you think about every pass you make. You watch New Berlin on the other side. I like that one as well. They're just trying to make you make a bad pass. They're okay with the pass going around, but they're going to get you on a skip pass. And they're taking great angles to the ball, too.
So Cougars with a turnover. We're getting some turnovers. We're not converting on them. It's almost just like in a heavyweight boxing match. You'll take one to give one, and that's kind of what's happening with turnovers right now. Problem is, you take too many from Mike Tyson, and you're not gonna have a good night.
Yeah.
Or my boy Francis Ngannou, who MMA fighter who just switched over and fought the heavyweight lifetime boxer. And some people would say that he won that fight. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, 9-5. New Berlin leads it. That's Dennis on the baseline jumper. Rebound to Winkleman. Both Winklemans there for it. Gregory comes away. Go ahead.
Again, a nice play. I like that, the way West Central's extending themselves. That play is developed perfect for those teams that are going to come out here and pressure you. Throw it to the corner, throw it right in the post, and see what you get. And West Central better adjust to that play. It could be huge as we get later in this game because it looks like it's going to be a close one.
Yep, that Sturdivant picks up her first foul.
Right here, same thing.
Extended.
Nice
Gonna
job
go
by
corner,
Severs.
Seal on the block, yep.
Severs kind of threw a wrench into that one, being a smart basketball player, but same design.
3:25 left here in the first half. New Berlin still leads 9-5. And then just another turnover.
Nothing there. Again, exactly differences in philosophies.
Yeah.
New Berlin was giving you that pass, and but was going to be in position to do something as soon as you caught it, and took her eyes off the ball and goes right between her legs.
Well, and even it's kind of an odd dynamic right now because, like you said, New Berlin's not, to use your verbiage, they're not trying to choke us, but we are sped up for some reason out of it for kind of whatever reason, and we're just not making great decisions right now.
We talk about it a lot in practice. Sometimes if you just can sit in front of people, and create that illusion of pressure or whatever, you're going to give teams a lot of fits.
I'm telling you, so that's maybe the second three that I know she made one, I think, Dennis did for New Berlin, but she's got a really nice-looking shot. Everything's around the rim. I have a feeling you're not going to be able to leave her open very much.
9-5 New Berlin with 2:52 left to go here before the half. We haven't seen a point this quarter, have we?
Nope. Dennis. Inbound there. That's to Berger. It's going to be corner to Dennis. She gets that three up quick and gets it to go.
Nice looking shot.
Yeah, and she didn't even need that much space. Like we had somebody there running out,
Steal by New Berlin, and again, that steal happened because, and I'm just saying, if you're watching this, that pass was because you weren't being guarded, and we talked about this. Actually, her brother was in the practice with us as well just a little bit ago. You have to be guarded, and so she went to make that pass, and I can't think of her name right now, but she was on the wing there, just dropped back as that pass was happening and stole the pass. I did have the right name, did I? Paisley. Did I say Paisley?
It's Paisley.
Yeah, that's
Paisley.
right.
Yeah. I keep wanting to say.
I'll say Presley before
I know,
the
that's
end of the day.
I just have to catch myself.
You know who we're talking about.
Come on, Lindsay. Do you have to name them so close together? Presley, Paisley. That's going to mess people up.
Yeah.
Berger gets one of two free throws there. 13-5 in favor of the Pretzels. 2:30 left here in the first half. That's Peterson in the corner, trying to force down in that baseline. It gets poked away by Winkleman. Over to Dennis. Back up to Berger there. She might shoot it from there.
Yeah, I would definitely know where she's at.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're going to work to get her a three here on this kick out right there. Boom, three. That one's just a little bit long. Kept alive by one Winkleman to the other. Dennis gets another look at a three. That one's short. Going to go out of bounds and be Cougar basketball.
Nice little fade screen there, or flare screen, whatever you want to call it. Same thing to me by New Berlin. New Berlin's just going to back off. You can see they're just working angles here. Going to see if you're going to – there it is. Pokes it away. Nothing huge. Nice job by the Pretzels. Super impressed with the way that they're just kind of absorbing penetration and moving as the ball moves.
Dennis with another three from the wing. That, again, just short. All of those look good. That's Lawson with the rebound. She brings it up. Over to Severs. Severs forces that in.
Nice job by Peterson. New Berlin falls asleep. They try to pass it back to Dennis, and Peterson picks off the pass.
It's almost like our girls have their mind made up, like, here's where I'm passing the ball, and they're not seeing what the defense is giving them, and they're still just forcing it. Just take a breath, man.
Yep.
Just catch it, and just a breath and a count, and just see it.
And you have to. That's the flow we're talking about, the tempo you kind of have to have offensively against a zone.
Nice play here. That's Lawson in the corner for a three. Rattles out. Lashmet batter him for the rebound. Severs picks it up. In the corner to Peterson. They're going to pick up a foul there on 21. That is Lillian Winkleman picks up that foul. That's going to be – that's Peterson. Nice inbounds pass. It's short. Ooh. Jackie might have got away with one there.
Could have gone either way. I agree.
Yeah, and that'd be, that's a foul 70 feet from the basket.
And it would have been our 5th, too. So it would have been not a good foul all the way around.
No. Cougars still with the pressure. And
New
Berlin's coach, seeing maybe a 10-second violation coming, calls a 30-second timeout. What else we got? We got anything else to – we talked about the Winchester, both the Winchester tournaments this year.
Tomorrow we're going to try to get over into Bluffs and broadcast this junior high basketball team again, try to get as many in as we can because we're going to get busy.
Yeah, we are.
Starting Saturday, and I don't know how many times we're going to actually get over there or even to see a junior high girls basketball game. So not sure. I'll have to look that up, who they're playing over there in Bluffs, but we plan to be over there.
Good. I'm glad I got that confirmation from you on air. And shout out to Bluffs, who has had video capability for a while. And this year we've got some audio equipment, so we're able to, for everything, broadcast games in Bluffs this year, which is great.
We say everything that we can cover.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We're still looking for others who want to step up and do this. Pressure by West Central, that's going to be a steal. Lawson comes up with it, shot up, good.
Good finish there by Jada. 13-7, New Berlin. 35 seconds left here in the first half. That's going to be a travel right there on Berger. Again, the pressure, our type of pressure, the choking pressure you're talking about that really is speeding them up. And then, coming into factor right here. That's Lashmet and Winkleman just playing some good physical basketball. Nobody wanting to give an inch. I like it. Refs just give them a little bit of a warning, like, hey, be tough, but be careful. Lashmet with the post. That's off the glass, just rolls out, tips it over to Lawson. Lawson turns around. Nice pass. That's like the 4th or 5th really nice pass from Lawson tonight. Like where she has vision opposite. We talk all the time about looking opposite, and she's finding opposite.
Nice little run by West Central here to close out the half. 3.7 seconds left. 13-9, New Berlin.
And kind of sparked by 7th graders.
Absolutely. Pressure.
Macy Peterson. That ball gets tipped as the buzzer sounds. Exciting game here, folks. 13-9. Pretzels lead it as we go into half. We will be back for the second half action. We're back here for the second half action of Cougars and Pretzels here. An exciting first half, really. It started going in that second quarter. The Cougars made a little bit of a run, and largely with some seventh graders out there because of some foul trouble and stuff. So they were able to keep it close and make a little bit of a run. So 13-9. It'll be interesting to see what happens here coming out in the second half. Immediately get a steal by Macy Peterson. She finds Lawson. She goes up strong, too hard off the backboard. That rebounds to Dennis. Finds Berger up top, back over to Dennis. Winkleman wide open on the block, and an easy bucket right there, 15-9, New Berlin. A little, I didn't see exactly what happened, but a little bit of a roll up top and like a peel pick of some kind. Clark's wide open if she turns and faces. Peterson splits two defenders, hits Lawson on the wing. That's long. Rebound to Clark. She gets fouled, and the ball gets stuck. Don't get to see that happen very often.
What Clark did well there, though, is grab that rebound and immediately get off the floor quicker than her opponent and got a foul right off the bat. That was a nice move. Yep. Now, maybe next time, think about up and unders or what's your next move out of that. But nice job by Jersey there to get herself to the free throw line.
First one is off. Got a substitution here, so Jackie Lashman's going to come in. Schmidt's going to go. I think Coach Sievers is talking about that defensive assignment down here where we got confused about who was guarding who. So give him a chance to coach him up there a little bit. Long rebound to Sturdivant. Nice job. Takes it right to the bucket. Draws the foul, and she's going to shoot a couple. I know what you're going to say.
I know. I don't know what I don't know what you want the defender to do at that point, and we argue this. If you're New Berlin fans, Coach Aaron and I, we argue this all the time. I'm always arguing the defensive side of that call and that, I didn't make contact with you. Why am I hung with the foul? And I don't think she was in bad position at all. I felt like her hands were pretty straight up. And Coach Aaron, he's going to take the offensive side almost every time.
Yeah, because – I have the right to go up in my space as well. I don't care if you're not standing still.
Right.
If you are standing still, I don't care.
All right.
If our spaces are just a little bit different and you touch me, I get the right. I get the right.
Yeah. That's a turnover by Sturdivant. She did. She drug her foot or took off a little bit there. Yes, I agree with what you just said, but I don't agree that's what happened. I say is we both have an equal opportunity at that space. And to me, in that play, if you go back and look at it, it looked like Sturdivant was the one to make contact. So my argument is either there's line of verticality or there's not. So figure it out. And this is no knock on any referee or anything that. They're doing a great job out there. We just argue this point every time. And it turns into a long, drawn-out process here.
So I don't even know what's happened these last minute here.
15-11, New Berlin, 4:41 left to go in the third quarter.
Ooh. I often say this, too. A lot of times if the defensive person tips the ball and it goes out of bounds, it almost always stays with the offense. But I would bet if you were able to slow-mo every tip from a defensive person that it goes out of bounds, I bet more than half of them somehow, some way end up touching that offensive player before it goes out. But it's just like an automatic, again, nothing against the refs. That's just an overall assumption.
Well, I think sometimes, in the case this one right here, I would say you either give the defender a foul or you give the offensive team the ball. So it's one of those things too. I'm not going to give you the foul, but you're also not getting the ball.
That's Lawson in the corner. They've ran that play a couple times here and got Lawson some good looks for that inbounder. It's that's one of that and flex are one of the oldest plays in the old book, but they're old because they work.
Yep, absolutely.
Clark just about picked up another foul right there. Peterson over to Sturdivant. Nice back dribble there by Sturdivant. I like that. But shuffled her feet again on the pickup. I love the back dribble, though.
Mm-hmm.
She was going hard, saw that she was cut off, kept her dribble, and backed up. So I love that adjustment already, not just from her, but like that whole kind of like, I just don't have to go straight ahead all the time.
Absolutely. Finished it with a nice left-handed pass, bounce pass, too. She'll figure it out.
Yeah. That is Huffman for three. No good. Sturdivant up ahead to Lawson. Lawson, a spin dribble right there would have been great. She'd have been wide open in the lane. Finds Peterson at the top of the key. She drains that jumper. It's a 2, though, but cuts the deficit, and it's a 2-point lead for the Pretzels, 15-13. That's Winkleman, and that's going to have to be over and back, right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right. Or backcourt or whatever. I don't even know. Do they call it that anymore?
It's still the signal, over and back.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
Cougars with a chance to tie it up here. They've done a really good job of speeding up the Pretzels here in this, and that's what's kind of getting them there. And we're knocking down some shots. So Lawson, corner to Peterson. Peterson, open look. Long. Lashman with the rebound. She's tied up. We're going to get a jump ball, and it's going to be Pretzel basketball.
It'll be interesting to see the adjustment here. It looked like they were trying to throw over the top, and I would throw right over the top right there. Just a little more air under it. It's almost a turnover. Is it a turnover? It is a turnover.
Yep.
But, if you're going to bring that much pressure,
yeah,
your open spot is over the top. And they did that earlier with Winkleman.
That's Berger. She breaks through the press. Ooh. That's over to Dennis. She takes that open three. No good there. Out of bounds. Back to the Cougars. One thing that this is my second time on the mic this year, and I haven't even talked about shoes, but Paisley Sturdivant, I noticed him last time, but I didn't talk about him. She's got some back in the day 90s Nike Air up tempos on there that's got, you can see air written out all the way on the side. Those are sweet. She takes a three, rolls in and out. If she'd have made that, oh man, why was I talking her shoes? That'd have been great. 15-13. Coach Sievers is really just really trying to pick up that pressure and get the intensity to come up there. You can hear him over there in Jersey right there did.
Well, it dug them a little bit out of a hole right before half. We talked to seventh graders, but it was just as much, just the pressure itself was giving New Berlin a little bit of a fit, and they kept trying to throw in front. And in the second half here, you're starting to see them throw over the top. And if you're going to bring all that pressure up here, that's the area that's going to be open over the top.
So now on the backside of our pressure, we have to have those two that are back being – there you go. Just slow down, Macy. Get the steal. We don't have to score in 5 seconds after the steal. Good work. Good work. That's over to Lawson. Lawson finds Lashman. Down to Peterson. Sturdivant. I like that shot. One dribble pull up, and New Berlin's going to call a 30-second timeout here. 1:54 left to go here in the third quarter. It's 15-13 Pretzels. We'll be right back. $1:54 left here in the third quarter. Oh, nice steal there by Sturdivant. Ooh, gives it right back though. Not really a turnover, just kind of in the area. That's what happened. But 15-13 Pretzels. Now, I'd watch out for 30 over here.
Right there. That's where you got 4 Cougars around the ball that last particular.
Dennis over to Berger. Tipped up. Now Berger gets it. She's going to drive baseline. She's cut off by Gregory. Finds Shoemaker. Shoemaker, kind of a little, I don't know, jump hook, rainbow shot that goes in and extends that lead to 17-13. Sturdivant, nice pass, finds Lashmet right under the basket.
Not a terrible foul. Not a terrible foul. They're going to call it on the floor.
But it's just because she didn't jump to shoot it like she was shooting.
Well, then jump next time.
Sturdivant. See, now that's the good call right there where she created the contact right into that space. There was no room. 17-13, a minute and 11 seconds left here in the third. Lawson to inbound for the Cougars underneath their own basket. Finds Lashmet. Good kick out to Sturdivant. Sturdivant takes an open look 3 from the top of the key. No good there. Rebound to Dennis. Dennis over to Berger. Dennis again. Ooh, yep, that's nice defense there by Lashmet. She closed that distance, and Heidenrich had to make a business decision whether to get that blocked or try and get away with the travel, and she chose travel. Sturdivant back the middle to Peterson. Peterson, good find over the top too. Lashmet, no good. Nice rebound there, but she kind of got knocked off course as she was grabbing it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pretzels. Jada tried to sneak an out of bounds play there. Over the top. That's you, Evan. There you go. Yeah, I can hear Coach Seaver saying, just go. I mean, that's what we want. Peterson on the wing, runs right into Lawson, back up top. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball screen. Sturdivant around a couple of defenders to the basket for a layup. Nice take, 17-15. Winding down, 10 seconds left. That's Shoemaker with the ball for the Pretzels. Dennis. Nice job again by Gregory shutting off that baseline. Peterson with a chance to tie it up at the buzzer. And somehow she gets that thing to roll in. I think she actually lost it on the way up. And she gets that thing to roll in and tie it up at the buzzer. Great run there at the end. 17-17 after 3. Make sure you come back for the fourth. It's going to be a good one. Back here, it's time for the fourth quarter. Great contest tonight. Even the seventh grade game was good for, I mean, the seventh grade game, the spread ended up being a little bit bigger, but it was still a good contest, and this has been great. Two teams playing really, really hard. Some skilled basketball players out there. So here we go, 17-17. Cougars get the ball to start the fourth. Over to Peterson in the corner. Nice post up by Clark. Pass by Peterson and finish. Couldn't draw it up any better right there. 19-17. Cougars take the lead for the first time ever, I think. Lawson with a steal. Drives in. Going to go to the line to shoot a couple. she's athletically built. She's a seventh grader, but she looks like any of those eighth graders out there, and is able to kind of play multiple positions. Misses both free throws, though. Gregory battling for rebounds. Go up strong and get a foul out of that. Peterson gets that to go. Some hot shooting from the Cougars here. They take the lead there, 21-17. Almost a steal there. Berger brings it up, breaks the pressure, though. That's off the glass and no good. Rebound to Gregory. Gregory finds Peterson. Up to Clark ahead. Clark finds Sturdivant. There we go. I like it. We got the lead now. We don't have to force, but not so much just take it easy right there.
Yeah, relaxed a little too much and just took it right away from her.
Yeah. That's Dennis going baseline. Stopped by Lawson. That's Peterson, pokes it away. Out of bounds. All right, what we got here? What kind of play is this from? Oh, that's number 13, wide open on the wraparound. That's Henley Huffman. That's the kind of the things you can't have in a close game.
Well, it was bad defense. I'm just going to call it what it is.
Yeah.
That was just really bad defense in a sense of you just literally just followed the player around and you're naturally behind the play.
Yeah.
You need to drop into space.
Drop into space, and then on an out-of-bounds play under their own basket, you got to be between the ball and your person with your butt to the baseline there. Always stay in between there. So Dennis with an open three from the wing. Long rebound to Peterson. 21-19 in favor of the Cougars. Peterson almost turns that one over. Finds Gregory on the elbow. She takes a jumper off the backboard, no good. Rebound there to Huffman. Huffman up ahead to Dennis. Ooh, she kind of lost idea where she was at. Lawson with the steal. She's going to go coast to coast, hopefully get a layup out of that. Nice 2-foot finish there, by the way. Not your regular 1-foot layup. The 2 feet gives you more balance, gives you more power to take contact in the finish. 23-19, another turnover. Gregory off the glass, no good. Rebound to Peterson, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line and get 2 free throws out of it. I just happened to be looking at Coach Spears here for the Pretzels, and he said what we were talking about our girls later on. He's like, we just got to slow down. And that's Dennis that looks like
she might have got the wind knocked out of her, it looks like, the way she was signaling. And they're going to need her to catch her wind real quick.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
She immediately went over and have an inhaler waiting for her there, so you're right. They need her to knock down some threes. She was hot in the first half, been a little bit cold here, but a great shot, and you keep leaving her open, and that's going to be a problem. Peterson gets the first, 24-19 Cougars, 3:54 left to go in this contest. Peterson gets both of them. 2 big free throws right there. Cougars stick with the pressure. Over the top there. Don't reach there. There we go. Lawson with another safety-like rebound or turnover. Up ahead to Sturdivant, who attacks the basket and is going to take the foul. This game's getting it's getting physical, it's getting intense, and it's getting good. 25-19. Cougars are taking a full timeout. We'll be back. Thanks for joining us, folks. Great game here, 8th grade contest between the Cougars and the Pretzels. 3:46 left to go. West Central leads at 25-19. Nice little step back there from Sturdivant. Got the boys' fan section over there excited for that step back. Over to Sturdivant. Nice jump stop and ball fake.
That was a
good look, right?
That was a good pass.
Yeah.
It was just badly received, and
Yeah.
I don't mean that any disrespect, whoever that was. I didn't pick it up. It might have been Gregory. You got to come and meet that pass.
Yeah.
And you meet that pass, you probably score.
There's Lawson on that. Again, that play's worked over and over and over. We just, I don't think we've got it to fall yet, but she's got to take the shot. It's wide open.
Yep.
Dennis for the Pretzels is still on the bench. She has not checked back into the game. Cougars continue the man-to-man pressure, just trying to speed them up. Berger guarded hard by Peterson. That's Winkleman against Gregory on the block. Back out top to Berger on the wing.
That would have been a nice spot for Dennis to be in and hit that shot when it came back out.
This is Huffman on the wing, guarded by Sturdivant. Over to Winkleman. To Winkleman. Oh wow, this is getting there's a lot of physicality in this game right now. A lot of tips, a lot of pushing. They're letting them play. We got a stoppage in play here. We have some fans that are unhappy with what's going on. It is a physical game, but it's physical both ways. It's absolutely physical both ways, and both teams are getting away with whatever. So
I think he was just asking Coach Fuller how he gets his reffing license. Wasn't that what he was asking?
yeah, I'm not sure.
I would like to be an official. How do you get one, sir?
That's Sturdivant with a steal. There's a layup right there. So I hope that fans in the crowd there probably was a foul there that wasn't called. Everything's even. We're all good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
25-19, 2 minutes, 11 seconds left here. Dennis is going to get back up and check in for the Pretzels. She's going to come in and replace that's number 21. That's Lillian Winkleman. The Winkleman, I'm assuming they're sisters. They look like they might be twins. Have played a really good game here tonight. They've been very aggressive, rebounds, handling the ball a little bit when they have to in terms of just giving pressure. Dennis with a steal. Nice job by Clark to come and stop that and give her a contested look at that shot to keep her from making that. Winkleman wasn't gone long, and she's going to check in for Berger. 2 minutes left, 25-19 Cougars. Good steal there by Peterson. Well, almost a steal. Turns into a jump ball situation. It's going to stay with the Pretzels.
25-19 West Central, just under 2 minutes to go.
That's Dennis wide open. She gets a good look. It's a little bit short. Nice contest there by Peterson, I believe. They realize she's a shooter and we can't give her stuff. That's Sturdivant. Nice job. We don't have to score here. We're ahead. We don't have to force anything. Peterson with the jumper in the corner. She got hot here in the third and fourth quarter in the second half. Left that one just a little bit short.
And Coach Seaver's talking about that. We call it down and distance in basketball.
Yeah.
It's kind of a football term, but we use it a lot in basketball. And down and distance simply means it's not that we're holding the ball, but we're going to take the best possible shot.
Let's continue to speed them up, but we slow it down just a little bit. Again, Clark, nice job. Lawson playing center field, gets a steal. Here it is. Just stop. Just pull it back. We don't have to force anything. Sturdivant goes on that sideline, draws the foul. That will be...
That's team foul number 4.
Okay, he had it up there already.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
team foul number 4. So if I'm New Berlin at this point, I may even call a timeout right now and go through what I want to do here. I'm probably going to put West Central on the line probably at some point here pretty quickly, because it's going to go 2-shot foul here.
This will be the first time I've seen this start to come in play where, it's bonus for a little bit, and it makes a lot of sense, bonus to start the foul, and now you get 2 shots every time. So how does that change strategy?
So working excellent in our favor right now. They're sitting back and not doing much as far as fouling is concerned.
I think they're trying to foul now. You got to hang on to it, Paisley. So New Berlin able to force a turnover there. 25-19, 1 minute and 1 second left here in this game.
And they have 3 timeouts, so you get a score here. If you even just get in trouble, you got to start valuing possessions of the ball right now. You may get 2 more possessions.
Stay straight up, Jada. And that's got to be an offensive foul for sure. Yeah, Jada doing a great job there of being straight up and creating pressure. And it was too much just trying to create space there from Winkleman. Peterson just passed this back and forth. She traveled, 25-19, 44 seconds left here. That's Huffman to inbound, finds Dennis in the corner. She gets open for a good look. That shot does not fall. That's Shoemaker with the rebound. Up to Winkleman. She's wide open again. That one got tipped, I think. Rebound to Winkleman, doesn't finish. Rebound to Lawson, 30 seconds left. Just take your time here. Move the ball back and forth. Paisley, I hope you listen to this. So, I want you to see, right now, you can still play hard and not force. So you're relaxing a little bit too much dribbling the basketball, so you can still be a defensive, active player, but you don't have to think about, I got to get into the lane to score.
Yeah, absolutely, and there's a feel for it too, and I know she feels it as far as, you start to see that person start to attack you, you go at them at the same pace, and again, at this point in the game, you're going to get a foul.
Yeah, for sure. So I love it. We did slow down overall in the second half offensively in terms of just taking a breath, finding the right player, and we knocked down some shots. That was a big key here in the second half. We finally knocked down some open shots. So, full timeout here, 25-19. We might as well stick around here. We talked through part of it. So, anyway, again, thanks to the sponsors. Thanks, Denny, for being my broadcast partner tonight. Ryan Little for getting his first time on the mic. April Littig over there running the camera. And super excited. This is our favorite time of the year when it's just basketball all the way around. Girls, boys, high school girls practice has started their first games in a couple of weeks. So we'll be up here as available doing as many games as we can. All right, 23 seconds left, 25-19. Cougars have the basketball. That's Peterson. She's going to get fouled, and she's going to go shoot some free throws. So here we go. 5th foul, 2 shots.
Just a reminder, tomorrow we'll be in Bluffs. The game is against Calhoun.
Ooh, you went and looked it up.
Just looked it up.
Peterson, first one just rolls out. So if any of you Calhoun fans are on the YouTube page tonight scouting us, you can make sure you check out tomorrow. Peterson gets the second. Evan Gregory gets her hand on another pass, maybe her 617th of the night. Under 10 seconds left. We don't have to do anything. Just hold it. There you go. Be aggressive here still, though, Paisley. There you go. Good. Good. Nice job. Jada, and that's going to do it. Nice comeback win there for the Cougars. Aggressive intensity and then knocking some shots down. So love to see that. Big win here. I love the effort and energy from both teams and girls. On both sides, some skilled players, good coaching there too. So it was a good night of basketball. What do you think, Coach?
Good night of basketball. We'll see you guys again tomorrow in Bluffs. Like I said, we'll play Calhoun. The junior high girls will be there. And then just looking at the rest of the schedule, we have a lot going on Saturday. The junior high girls 6th grade team, I think it is playing the JMS Turner shootout in Jacksonville, and I think that game's at 1:30 unless things have changed. And then, of course, we start the junior high season on Saturday with our own junior high Winchester Invitational Tournament. The first game of the afternoon, late afternoon, 4 o'clock, will be Brown County versus Carrollton, and that will be 7th and 8th, and then it will follow the nightcap at 6:30. That'll be North Green against the host school, the West Central Cougars.
All right. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining us. If you liked what you saw and heard tonight, we'd love you to hit subscribe on that YouTube channel for us and follow for anything. So have a great night.